We back at y'all
Here.
again.
What up,
Podcast LSB Mics. Dante to my left. Mar to my right. BU in the middle.
So how we gonna start this off today?
We're gonna talk about friends.
Friends.
So
How
this,
many of us have
this is a loaded question.
I was looking. I was gonna pull up a verse, but I don't want us to get in trouble for this shit.
What,
So
Bible
I
verse?
closed. Nah, Hove had a verse about friends.
Oh yeah, we gotta pay that nigga.
Hove had a verse about friends. I'm about to
We
talk
gotta
about.
pay Hov
But,
just in case we put like any verses of his shit.
let's
That nigga's $1 billion. We can't afford it.
I'm just saying it was a great verse. He said some shit
afford
that definitely made you think about like.
I mean, you could quote him. You
I
gotta say
can't,
Jay-Z.
I can't quote him by saying what he by playing what he said. I have to quote him by
Yeah, that's
saying.
what I'm
what he
saying. You
said.
can quote him. So
Nah,
what did he
I
say?
don't know off the top of my head. I know I got the sound in my head from what he said, but
Wow.
he just said some shit about just that Ty right. I'm a paraphrase.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a paraphrase. I ain't gonna quote exactly. He was saying Ty know if he gone, if Hov died, he know Ty gonna take care of his kids and his wife regardless. Like it ain't a question. He ain't got to worry about it. He know that Ty would do that. Let's talk about that. How many people you know that would literally just stay there and be there for your family if that you consider a friend, and we don't do a lot of friend shit. None of us do. We not a
Brothers.
of a friendly kind.
Brothers.
So how many people you would have that you would say if you had somebody you care about, you know that they would be reaching out, they would be willing to give, they would be willing to lend, they would be willing to sacrifice something for them people that you actually care about if you were not here.
So I got good 4.
Okay.
And that's you, Mar, Joe, and Dre.
That's 5.
No, you.
Okay, right.
That's 4.
I've
He been drinking.
been a lot of whiskey.
He been drinking. And that's it. I had friends that I thought was brothers, and everything just went left. You got the people that hate on you, and you got the people that's even actually doing better than you, and then still seem like they hate on you for no reason. Like, yo, bro, you got everything and you miss. Like everything. Like you got a better car than me, you got a better job than me, you got all this, and it's like still like, why is my name coming out of your mouth bad? And I never talked bad about you a day in my life. You feel what I'm saying? I actually bigged you up a lot of times. I actually looked at you like a brother. And then for that to happen, it's just like you really got to be careful who you really call friends, because like people turn fast, bro. Like real fast. And like that's the scary thing about having friends, truthfully.
So that's the loaded question for me.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm the type of person who I consider everybody. Well, I ain't gonna say I consider everybody. I consider most people a friend.
Mm-hmm.
But when something happens, I am the friend that is reluctant to reach out. I don't feel. At times, I don't feel like.
You don't feel like it's the right time, or you just don't.
I don't feel comfortable with it. If my friend had to come and ask me for something,
Right.
I'm there.
Okay.
You need this, you need that, you want something, this and that.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I just know how I deal with situations. I'll probably like fall back on myself. So I only can treat my friends how I will be wanted to be treated. Does that make sense?
So that makes sense.
So I understand. So you saying
That makes
that?
sense. You shouldn't be that way.
No.
Absolutely.
You
I-
should.
I-
Absolutely.
I
You
understand
should.
what you're
But I
saying.
understand what you're saying.
You don't
should.
want to be. You don't want to.
You don't feel like you want to intrude.
interrupt.
Yeah.
You don't want to. You don't want to. You don't want to intrude in nobody's situation. You'd rather that your friend
come to you.
make.
Yeah, that's
because you're
wrong
all.
though.
It is wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so this is.
But you know what?
this is
Don't
where-
down. I know that you like that, but I understand where it's coming from because I know you. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, see, to me, this is. I'm not gonna say it's wrong. I don't feel like it's wrong.
No,
I know.
it's not wrong.
I know some people understand. I feel like, listen, just because I have it, don't mean I'm gonna offer it, and that's not a bad thing. I want it, like some friends. They don't want to know you need them. They want you to know that they're available if you need them.
Yes.
Very true.
And that's the difference in understanding the people that you call. For me, I don't call a lot of people friends. I don't give a fuck about a lot of people's opinions. Like, it take, like how we sit here, y'all know my past, my what's going on in my present.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can say anything. We still gonna be the same tomorrow. Doesn't matter.
Right.
I might not like what you said,
But you
but I'm gonna still love you regardless because this is
Absolutely.
what we do.
But you got.
But I know
that's
that-
us. We ain't gonna hold our
But the
tongue.
difference in knowing the people that you actually give a title of friend, for me, you couldn't be a friend unless I know that you know, not for my family, but for me, that I know that, all right, if I have a need, which I don't reach out for needs. I'm not reaching out if I need something. I just need to know I got you there. For me, it makes it comfortable. I need to know I got you there.
But do it make you feel like less of a man that you don't reach out to your people if you don't?
I think
got
it make, I don't think it touches my manhood that I don't reach out. I think it's a test to your manhood when you don't weigh your burdens on your friends. They're there. They're there for that. They're there to be ears and to be shoulders. But I don't think that it makes you more of a man because you don't. I don't think it makes you less of a man because you do.
Depends on the
It
situation.
depends on the situation. It could be circumstantial, or it could be situational, or it could be whatever the whatever you determine it to be.
I always been that friend that you could just be like, "Yo, we're doing X, Y, and Z. All right, I'm coming."
No, that's like, all right, bang,
You know what
right?
I'm saying? Like,
So-
oh, you need this. All right, here you go.
All right, bang, right? So
That's always the thing.
I'll give you,
Yeah, you like that.
You want something? All right, here we go.
Yeah, you like
I'll give you an example.
I'm listening.
I'll use me, right?
Right.
I lost my uncle and my aunt in a matter of precisely 3 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
5.5 days, like separated. I didn't look to anyone, and that was they were actually my godmom and my goddad. I didn't look to anyone to be a, you know, as actually be like a weight carrier for me to take the pressure off of me, or to be like, bro, you good? No, knowing I have it makes it easier for me. Knowing I do have those service like
Support group.
that, yes. Knowing I have it available to me if I wanted to make a call like, yo, come get me, I need to get out.
Mhm.
Not thinking about my pockets or my life situation or any of that. Knowing I actually have those resources to support me actually kind of makes me better as a man, because I know that I've established those relationships compared to depending on those relationships.
That's true.
Like for how I look at it, like instead of me depending on, okay, you know what, me and Mark, that's my brother, hands down. Butter, you know I call Butter, bro. He gonna come out, he gonna bring me something to drink. I'm gonna get my mind off of it.
Right.
So depending on those relationships, I'm more appreciative and respectful to the. So, what I'm saying is, it depends on how you interpret your situation with people.
Right.
The interpretation to me of how you take your friendship, then the next level, like us, like we've all no, but we've all
That's who we.
no,
That's who
listen,
we rock
we
with.
all came from different situations to where we got to here. Like ours was, it started with work, and then it expanded out of work. Ours was a miscommunication of names, and we just expanded this shit. Everybody don't have.
So that nigga named Butter. I said, who the fuck is that? My name Butter. I don't know that nigga.
You know what I mean? It's just everybody's situation doesn't happen or fall the same way, but people do not interpret or take friendships the same way that they should be taken. And
It's more of associates than friendship.
yeah, so like
So-
I attest a lot of my shit. I'm sorry, Bill.
No, go ahead. You go.
I attest a lot of my shit to my dad. 'Cause my dad said, "Yo, in your life, you should take the people that you can build with. That's your family,
That's family.
and the people who you can associate with, they're not associates. They're people you know. So I don't never tell people, yeah, I associate with. I'm like, yeah, I know them, because I know them.
Yeah. I know you. I know of
I
you.
know of you, but we don't associate on no level besides the fact that I know you.
So
But
do
the
you-
ones
so
that-
do you think we got friends now that we can't talk to, or like, you know, like even
I
just
think-
like tell them about their stuff,
think-
like
I
if
think-
they're going the wrong route, or they just like anything in life, like, you know what I'm saying, just not. It just doesn't like click with us whenever they come around. You know what I'm saying?
I think that it doesn't make them bad friends.
No, I'm not saying that they bad
That
friends. I'm
makes-
saying, can you think that you would be able to be like, look, bro, you doing X, Y, and Z.
But we don't know everybody's situation.
I
think
don't
we
know
can-
everybody's situation though.
But my
That's what makes a real friend.
I
though.
guess being friends is I'll be able to point something out that you're not aware of, or I think that you're not aware
That's
of.
what I'm saying.
So
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
going to say this.
Mhm.
Then, if you are against it, you're not for it.
You not for it?
Let me know. Okay, I'm gonna move back, and then when the shit fucks up,
Mhm.
you gonna come to me and talk to me about it. I shouldn't say I told you so.
But you prove my point.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
I'm
what I'm
with
saying.
you. Yeah,
You prove my point. That's what I'm saying. But do we feel in our group that we have right now? I'm not putting nobody out there, nobody, whatever. We're just talking. This grown man talk. LSB mic talk. Do you think that we have people in our group where we can't even just be like, bro, you doing X, Y, and Z? You might want to chill out. Not even
All
being
right,
a little
so-
tough guy. Just tell them about themselves a little bit.
So before I answer that question,
Mhm.
so this right here, right? I'm gonna just say this. This is us establishing this.
We got a lot of haters with it.
This
Not even gonna lie.
this separates, and everybody may not see it yet. And this might not be for the episode, but it's going to be in the episode. This now separates 3 from however many we have within our group.
Mm-hmm.
Because now this is, the fact that we can just sit and do this is considered bonding. Let's just be real.
Respect each other's opinions.
But the fact that we can talk about it with everybody else and share it with the world, that's an expansion of what we bonded on. Then the people that are within our immediate circle are now outside this circle. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They are out now. I don't care how you look at it, how you put it. They are now removed from this because this is nobody's gonna come in and say, "Oh, the LSB mic." Nah, if it ain't us three, it doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
So no opinionated person,
Absolutely.
nobody is going to do any of that stuff. So I think friendships are based off of, like I said, circumstance, situation, and definitely on the mentality of the people you feed. You feed people you. So the more I get at butter, the more I understand, the more I can relate to, the more I'm less judgmental. The more I get Amar, the more I'm not judging, the more I'm receptive, the more I understand. But to somebody that's not my friend, I can really give 2 fucks about your situation. That doesn't mean that I'm not respective of your situation. It just don't matter to me the way it would one of my brothers.
So when you use the word judgmental, I can be judgmental towards you.
I can't.
I can be judgmental to you.
I can do.
But you can be judgmental to me.
So, yeah,
I can't though.
yeah.
But
See, I can
no,
be opinionated.
you can be judgmental. I don't
Judgmental.
care. You
I
can-
can't judge
but-
your situation.
But I'm just saying, if you can be judgmental of somebody, but let somebody else come in here and kind of be judgmental of you.
Like, who the fuck
Oh,
you
I'm
talking
going
to?
in.
No, so
That's a friend.
let me
Nigga, that's a friend. Exactly.
let me
He's right.
Let me
I think
Cause
that's a friend.
Because it's like this. Wait,
I'm
wait,
not
before
saying
you go.
you can't.
I know, before you go though, right?
They can agree with what I'm saying.
Me and you get in a lot of disagreements all the time.
All the time.
And
All
just
the time.
shit, you do shit that I don't like. I'm like, nah, that shit not. I don't like. Blah. It's kind of being judgmental, so we can do that. Cause you got shit that I don't like, that I do that you don't like, and you do shit that I
Yeah,
don't
but
like.
when I say, all right, so let me clarify when I say judgmental. For me, one problem I had was always doing this. Such and such should be like this, and trying to enforce enforce
my opinion on no. I don't think
Yeah,
you should do
so
because I know you.
I
I know
took
you. I know what you're.
yeah,
I know you're capable
I
of.
took being opinionated. And I stopped being opinionated and I stopped being judgmental because how can I judge a situation when it's not a situation I'm 100% in? I can't be like, damn, why is Mar doing that? No, I can talk to Mar about my opinion, but I can't judge Mar. I know I have the. I know you're saying that I have because I'm your brother. Because I'm your brother, you saying I have that freedom to judge your situation. But as your brother, I feel like using that freedom against your situation, I'm abusing the situation.
But you only judgmented.
No, I'm saying
inside of
me.
inside of the circle.
No, and I get that. I'm saying me, how I see it. Like I just can't judge it anymore. I can't judge because who am I?
I mean, I understand about
know what I mean?
judgment.
Like-
I guess I'm looking at it My definition of judgment and your definition of judgment is
It's gonna be
totally
different. It's gonna be different.
It's different.
But I can sit there. You can judge me all you want. I can judge you all I want.
Yeah.
You can judge you all you want. But when somebody else outside of the group
Oh
come
no,
in,
now someone else outside.
They
I
can't
don't-
say shit.
that's how I feel.
No.
When I say my
Soon as you
friends,
shoot them, throw theory on.
Yo.
Like, go sleep. Get my theory. Oh, you ain't that.
I got corona.
No,
We dying anyway. We got
No,
corona.
Look,
We supposed to be 6 feet fucking apart.
I'm waving my hand over the table.
Oh.
You can see the shine, right? This table cleaner than the
Did
motherfucker.
you do a Power Ranger
You
move
know
for
what I
us?
mean? The granite,
That
it
nigga a black
the
ranger.
granite's smoother than the motherfucker, so we good.
So, I think I'm a yellow.
But wait, was that a boy? Was that a wait? Was that a boy?
I'm a yellow boy.
No, but was that a boy?
I don't remember Power Rangers.
Was that a boy or a
I
girl?
don't remember Power Rangers, bro.
Was that a boy or a
Yeah,
girl?
it was a girl. It was Tree.
But I'm a yellow boy one.
I don't know if we have
Yo,
the power to make him a yellow ranger, but I don't know what the fuck he is now.
you. He went to
Listen.
curly
do y'all think that we got 100% people that we fuck with on our back with our podcast? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think?
Wait, are you talking about the podcast?
I have a podcast.
Wait, you want to? All right, so
You think they 100% on our
This-
back
this-
with us do the whole shit? Or you think it's like semi hate that we gotta get through the motherfucking get this shit on the podcast?
I don't feel that way.
okay, bang.
I mean, you.
I said this before, and y'all might get one of these each fucking episode. If I say disclaimer, that means I'm gonna say some shit I shouldn't say,
I'm always
or I'm gonna point some shit out that you might not see that we see in the background. I'm gonna say this. Everybody not the same way you are for them
Absolutely.
about your situation. And about the podcast, I can say 1,000% hands down. Everybody not the same way we feel about the podcast that's within the circle.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, this is what I'm talking about. The podcast is the circle for the podcast.
It's a podcast.
You gotta feel like
Yeah.
it's us, it's our entity, it's our baby, it's how we talk to each other all week, it's what we figure out by discussing and how we figure out moving business wise.
Right.
We have developed something I feel like everybody felt like they thought they could develop, and we took that and we ran with it, and it's here, and everybody's not in that same boat with us. So I'm not saying it's hate, I'm not saying it's dislike. I'm saying is that everybody feel like you can do everything until it's done by somebody else. That's what I'm saying.
Understandable.
I'm gonna say that, and I mean that on everything. I feel like everybody feel like, oh, I can do that, and I can do this. But guess what? Prior to you saying you could do that, somebody did it. How many? All right, bang. How we get here? You, let's do a podcast. Him, let's do a podcast. Me, we doing a podcast.
And that's how
Straight
it was.
like that.
We talked about this for
That's how
a couple months. We talked
You know
about
what I mean?
months ago.
You said
I came up
you
with it.
said,
Like, this is what we should do. This is how we should do it.
and then what
I
happened?
remember.
I kind of fell off on it.
And then next he
And-
pick up.
Next thing I woke up and say, you know what?
Let's do a podcast.
Let's do a podcast.
And
bro.
then
let's do a podcast.
we got a meeting. We doing it tomorrow. Meet at the house.
So
That's the fire we needed that ass.
but everybody not that way about the fire for us. I do
Absolutely.
agree. Like when he says hate, I don't say hate. I say the
I don't-
fire we have to
I don't give a fuck, I'm
do
different. Hate.
to do the business situation of it.
Fucking hate.
Yo,
Hate.
how do we make a business situation so easy for us to just talk to people and talk to each other, figure out what to talk about, when to talk about, without anybody else, and move this way collectively? And it took us a matter of, it was months to one conversation to
next week.
next week we hear. I just feel like what he's saying is butter may anticipate. God damn it, it's not anticipate.
Juicy mouth.
Yeah, like I understand bad rappers. You know what I mean? You start talking a lot, shit.
Juicy.
Juicy mouth. Well, juicy mouth or anticipated?
Anticipated.
Oh, all right. So butter may he may take what take it as hate. I take certain things as
Hate.
some people just feel like they could do it and they didn't do it, and now we doing it, and this is just what it is. It's love for everybody, but it's more love for my brother sitting here with me, and it's more love for the people that was outside the situation that gave nothing but drive and push towards us starting now and not waiting and giving y'all shit now. So
we listen, man.
We gonna stop talking about this shit.
Can I just say one thing?
Yes, you can, my brother. Go ahead.
I'm just,
My bad. I'm sorry. I
am
just
a
ran with it,
different
right?
way to look. I'm probably the more
Look, he's gonna always be the different way of
because
looking at everything.
I am the more naive.
I'm like the nigga. I don't give a fuck. This
Yeah,
nigga,
it's not-
he really
no,
don't give a fuck, but like he gives a fuck.
When I don't give a
Somebody
fuck, it's a wrap.
He
All right.
just.
But
outside the
I'm
box.
more naive to it because I look at it if your friend, brother, whatever, I'm always going to want the best for everybody,
Me too.
and I don't see the hate.
You know why? You know why? Hold on, let me get.
Go ahead.
You know why you don't see the hate? Because your oral is just so much that you just in your own lane where you don't really even go to that direction.
Okay, you're absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying?
All right,
so you wouldn't really see it because you already in your mind. You don't give a fuck what people say. You never have. You never
Yeah,
will.
absolutely.
You don't even care what that nigga saying. This nigga saying. So you walk straight. You walk your own straight path. So you wouldn't see it
and
Okay.
or hear it.
And the way
You know what I'm saying?
he put it, that make the podcast what it is. I hate to put it that way, because you walk like this,
You just walk straight, bro. With your
and
head up.
because we gonna keep crossing your fucking straight path, it just make
I'm nosy.
shit that way. I'm more so look, if you straight you straightforward, bang, right? Nothing's gonna bother you.
Mm-hmm.
Butter like what the fuck said? Who said that? Why? Because
Right.
we can deal with it. And I'm more so right. This and look, yeah.
We can deal with it.
And I'm more so.
It clicked all the way there.
No, so
I get it now.
Now, and I'm more so over here
Like,
like
you say, nigga,
I'm more so over here like. Let me try to break down this move and that move and that move.
Try to more be an explainer and try to see what their part of.
Yeah, like I'm trying to get
point of
everybody's method. So I'm going like this over top of butter shit. Like, nah, I'm gonna go like that. We intertwining. You straight down the middle. It just makes shit that much tighter for us.
Right, because you just not worried about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because you don't entertain negative energy and you keep the positive energy, it just keeps the whole situation even killed. Meanwhile, Butter is looking for the problem, and I'm trying to break down the problem.
You sound like a bully.
No,
Nah, it's not even
not
that,
bully. You're looking for this. You're looking for the negative energy, while Damar's ignoring it, and I'm trying to explain the negative energy.
Mm-hmm.
You follow me?
I follow.
So we just crossing paths with each other, and Mar, the meantime, he just evening shit out. Like, bro, that don't matter. That don't matter. Don't matter.
Since we about to get off this topic, can we talk about energy? Do you believe in positive and negative energy?
Yes.
Yeah, that shit is real. That shit is real.
Shit's real.
My thing,
You can feel that shit.
Like when we
You can actually feel that
Yo,
shit.
when we-
You can feel positive and negative energy.
So I'm gonna tell you this: when we talk,
You can.
when we do podcast time,
It's all positive.
yo,
I can feel that
the
shit.
energy. Put anybody in their room when we talking and they don't talk. I promise you, they leave with different energy.
absolutely. Yeah.
Put anybody in this room right now, right here, right now. Just our podcast time. The live, if they talking to live, then they just gonna leave with a bunch of bolts of fucking lightning. But jump in the middle of a podcast when we all, explaining our situation, explaining the topic and dive into it. The energy they leave with is not gonna be what they came with.
Right.
So when you say energy, it's like, yo, when they watch it, that ball is real. They're receiving the ball of energy from us. So yes, it to me, I feel like energy is real. Don't bring no negative motherfuckers around me.
Cause I've been around negative people mostly all my life, bro. And I can feel that shit. I had a negative joint I used to talk to. That shit was like that shit toxic as hell. Like you feel that shit drains you, bro. Like yo, we about to argue. We about to go do this. Oh, now you saying this. Now I'm not here. Now I'm not there. Like, bro, that shit is
Negative
so
energy to
negative.
me
You
is-
feel me?
I kind of block it. I can't.
And you're a special person that you can block it.
Why I have to block it? Because it's going to take me into a certain situation where I don't want to be in.
And that's
Because
what
I think I'm the type where you can't blame somebody's reaction off of what you do to somebody.
Yeah.
So if you smack me and I shoot you and kill you,
It's my fault.
you can't blame me for my reaction.
No, it's my fault.
So I try to stay as positive as possible. You can talk to me. You can. Once I become negative,
That's
I
it.
am. I don't like the person I am when I'm negative.
And I think that's all of us though.
Me.
Once I get to
I
0 to
hate-
100,
I hate the way
So
I
I'm
am.
a whole
when I'm
nother.
negative.
Yeah, me
so-
too. I'm
so
a
we-
whole nother nigga once I
so-
get to 0 to 100.
So what we can do, we're gonna toast to the fact that energy is
It's a major factor.
it's a
in
major
life.
factor
It's a
in
major factor
everything.
in life.
And on that
Life.
we're gonna end this segment.
And get rid of that corona.
Yeah, he talking about Corona, but I'm
supposed to
talking about
We supposed to be 6
Uh,
feet.
this.
But we gonna-
This is a toast to
I want to talk about a little bit more energy, but we're gonna be done this one.
yeah.
We got story time to say what?
No story time. Hit him, man.
Got you. As I wanted to have like a little time where we can